My biggest anxiety about going into retirement was losing my identity, not being Janet Fleming music teacher, being Janet Fleming something else.
My greatest fear was probably not being active enough. I've always been pretty active.
I thought we probably could plan for it, but in hindsight, it was far bigger than I anticipated.
Far more complex, and yet StatePlus made it so easy to plan. What a great day, eh? How lucky are we?
Check it out.
Oh, dolphins. A big pot of dolphins. We both led crazy lives, but completely the reverse. When you land here, there's so much to do, you're knocking things back. We keep a book of events so that we don't clash, which is amazing, because that never happened in our lives.
Paul was working for 20 years with corrections. I was continuing my music teaching career in high schools. Would always plan to move to the coast. I've always loved the coast. I used to surf up and down the north coast. We came down to this area for our annual holidays and for weekends, so it just made the move to here quite easy.
And we knew the kids loved it, and that they'd visit us.
Yeah.
The biggest surprise was how beautiful it is. How you're absolutely in charge of everything you do. You can sit back and enjoy things like, springtime and the different bird families that live around you and the neighbours. We really didn't know the steps that were involved and what our super was worth, or how it all worked. We needed experts to help us through that. We couldn't have done a lot of things without StatePlus. I remember doing the budget with Stuart. And, you'd say food and car expenses and children, and he'd say, "What about trips?" I remember that.
But he worked all that out, and he was terrific too at working out how much we needed per month.
Yes.
To live a life that was similar to what we were living when we were working.
We did the Western Australian coast, camped our way up to Exmouth. We liked the idea of the camper because we used to be tent people, but it's increasingly hard to get up and out of the tent in one easy movement. But with the camper, you can slide out the side and you'll land on your feet,
When we went away this time, I thought, why are we going away? I mean, we're here, living in paradise.
We couldn't wait to get back.
Couldn't wait to get back.
So I think the best thing that StatePlus is doing now is staying in touch with us, keeping in touch about the plan, giving us confidence that it's a good plan and it'll work in the future.
And that's really important.
That's very important. You can sleep at night.